Hello everybody and welcome here to the Nationwide Sportsman Series AAA 100 live on NBC Sports here at Auto Club Speedway. We're looking at Eric Rodriguez, who becomes the 40th and final car into the Sportsman Series field as Team SB and Wood Brothers Racing have got together with Jack Roush to make a car for Eric Rodriguez. They just want to. They're right now at part-time, just to depend on if Motorcraft can sponsor them the full season or not. Talking to Motorcraft execs, they think this car should be racing the whole season. As Emmanuel Harden is on the pole, green flag. Look at the start that Joey Murphy got. And I think the 12 car just got turned in front of the field. And a big crash. Maybe something has happened. The start of this event. A lot of cars are tore up because of that right there. Somebody had ran into the back of the 12. It looks like the 12 just did not get a good start. 43 gets to the back of him. Sam Curtis, and he shoots into Ash. That 12 car is going to get a little air. 24 gets involved. 4 cars involved. 27's involved. Wow. A lot of tore up race cars. 39 is involved. The 22 was flipping. I don't know what happened to the 22 of Kelly Boston. Oh, just locking it down, gets turned, ooh. Got turned straight into the 29 sideways, and then gets hit in the front end and then the back end. Which throws that car up, and it bounces off Sam Curtis's car. And that's when that car starts rolling like a top. But it looks like NASCAR, or Nationwide, and the URL officials are basically letting them get the backup cars out due to crazy turn of events. Not even lap 1 and not even turn 1. That was like straightaway crash. The URL officials have told the drivers to give room on the start of this race. And they're all lined up. Backup cars are out. It's about 8 o'clock at night. We're supposed to start this race at 6. It has got a little later in the evening, and we have made it past the start-finish line. But will we make it past turn number 1 as we're 4 wide with the car that caused the original first crash, the 12. We got a way better start, and there's his teammate going for the lead, Jonathan Fitzwater, going for the lead under Emmanuel Harnett. Look at Daniel Huffman up there using that power band on that very top side of the racetrack. He's going to fly up here, and now he's going to dive it under Emmanuel Harnett. Until the line, Harnett would have won that race, barely. Look at the 66, to the point, on the very bottom of the racetrack. Used the power band to a perfect move. Now Harnett's going to battle back. Look at this back here, this wad of cars back here, just 3 and 4 wide. And you want to get up in that very, very high groove, because that is the better line. As Harnett is just proven right there, flying by. Look at Harnett going. Here comes rookie Tim Brooks Jr. Toyota's right now looking really strong. As Ford won the Mud Summer Nationals with John Gilbert. There's John Gilbert right there. Ford won the Mud Summer National with them. Last season, Audi won the Mud Summer National. But this season, Ford has got the job done. And now, Emmanuel Harnett for Toyota. This team was really not considered to be a threat. They really didn't want to be a threat this season. They're on Nimco Petty, which is just a branch off of the 10 and the 43 team. On that Petty team is Ash Curtis and Sam Curtis, both also in Toyotas. So it just helps this 87 team as Nimco is on board. And then there's the Michael Washer Racing Toyota right there Tim Brooks Jr. to the outside. It's a Toyota 1-2, and Tim Brooks, a rookie out of South Carolina, is going to go to the lead here. Go to the lead here at a Lotto Club. Let's get you back here through the field. We go back here to find Alan Matthews and David Diaz, two hometown guys. Also, Luis Hernandez is also a hometown guy. California natives. Look at Gilbert pushing Eric Rodriguez. Trying to get that rookie up there. There's Alan Matthews. Deep. And then there's David Diaz back here for Full Throttle Motorsports. Alan Matthews right there in the 80. Trying to march his way through this field. Here on lap number 6. Right now, Tim Brooks is trying to open a big gap, but Ryan Swan closing in the Ford. So it's Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, and the first Dodge in the field goes all the way back to Jonathan Fitzwater in 13. So right now the Dodge camp needing a little bit of help. And we have a 3-wide battle back here. Cole Denver, Cody Lamas, and Emmanuel Harnett. And Harnett's going to get clear. 3 wide all the way back here. Look at Luis Hernandez getting pushed by Mitchell Carter. Mitchell Carter. Ooh, Carter has to shoot to the very outside. Luis Hernandez passing his old car, the 24. And look at Luis Hernandez making this 5 wide down here on the very inside line. He's going to actually probably lose some spots doing this unless this thing can stick down there. Oh, they're starting to squeeze. 5 wide. Luis Hernandez has backed out of that. To the front of the field, battle for the lead. Ryan Swan, Tim Brooks. Brooks on the very top. I'm sure nobody's going to pit road. Look at Kelly Boston. Drive that Dodge down. 22nd place. It's only the top 15 still gets points. So out of 40 cars, only 15 cars are walking out of this race with points. Next week, we go to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And then we go to the 2 road courses of the schedule. Right now, Tim Brooks trying to hold off a hard charging Rod Swan, who used the band almost to perfection. With that power band almost to perfection, he's got to the door. Tim Brooks down into turn 1. Brooks in the Toyota. Now he's got big, heavy problems. He's down to 6. He's got the front end out there and some clean air. If you're Tim Brooks, do you drive it in here on this top side really good, or you let him buy clean? Tim Brooks driving it off the corner, though. Got it off the turn 3. 3 and 4 has been the best corner to use the power band in. Get you back to through the field here. Right there's the battle for the final point. But we have pit stops coming up. These cars can be running at these speeds and not have to pit. And look at Chris Dodd going to try to go higher than everybody else to maybe get a better run off this corner. He's going to dive it under the 10 of Ash Curtis. As Ash Curtis is using his momentum to get a big run. Here comes Emmanuel Harnett down there. 3 wide, almost contact with the 29, which throws the 10 way up in the high side. Now the 10's got more power down this back straightaway. There's the 10. He ain't going to peak on the very outside. He's going to get shoved up now by the 29 who got a run. Oh, could be contact. No. And speaking of Dodge, saying Dodge was not coming through the field, here comes Jonathan Fitzwater back through the field. And contact being made between the 29 and 87. These two guys have been beating and banging each other for a couple of laps now. And now he's 3 wide with a Dodge. Harnett and Dodd right now not liking each other. And look at Harnett going to stick up on that very outside. Here comes Cole Denver and another Michael Waltrip Toyota coming to the front. Cole Denver with a huge head of momentum. He's going to fly up here and get to the back bumper of the 10 car. And be on the outside here. He might come up here and challenge his teammate. Denver and Brooks, both rookies for Michael Waltrip Racing. And it's a Toyota 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's a Chevy, and then it's a Dodge. And the Chevy's not really happy. He's just got flung to the way outside. But it looks to me like Emmanuel Harnett's going to be the first car to head down pit road. Harnett is pitting. And it looks like Isaac Jekyll, the Guns Motorsports Chevrolet, is also in the pits. We can get you to the front of the field, because right now there's a battle for the lead. Ash Curtis battling here with Tim Brooks. Here comes Cole Denver to the inside. I don't know if he's pitting, or he's going to try to get by Cole. Look at the 29 of Chris Dodd. Dodd looks like he's not coming in. But a lot of cars are going to come on into pit road. The car that's not is going to be Sam Curtis, the other Petty Nimco car. And look right here, Kelly Boston in the Dodge to the point. Penske Dodge right there, first and third and fifth, sixth. Yeah, sixth. First, third, and sixth. The 77 went to pit road. The 87 is out really quick. So these are all the cars that have yet to pit. And they're all coming in now. There's Tim Brooks going to be the leader out of pit road. Just depends on where Emmanuel Harnett shows up or sticks out. Jekyll right there with Harnett. He's going to be right in front of O'Neal Baldwin. Now all these cars are coming out. Boston. Brandon Gunn's coming out way ahead of everybody. Maybe a gamble on that 27 car. There's a 12 right there coming out too. You can see the cars on the very high side. That's cars that are battling for the win right now. The 51, the 10, the 15, the 87, the 40, the 20, the 29. And to be honest, I think the 27 and the 12 have gotten out ahead of everybody. So is Brandon Gunn's going to win the Auto Club 100 with 2 or 3 laps to go. Alright, now Alan Matthews is in the 15th spot. Final points paying position. Zachary Fitzwater, the guy who won at Michigan last season, is way in the back in that Ralph Ford. Currently 34th place. Man, I don't know if these cars are going to catch these two up in front. I know the 12 was hoping to run down the 27. I think the 27 did just get 2, because all these cars are getting way faster. And now with the 40 battling the 87, these two have got slower. Coming to the white flag. It might be too little, too late for any move, as the 12 is trying his hardest. That's Andrew Davis, the win leader in the Sportsman Series. Coming right now. White flag is in the air. And all these cars are faster than that 27. Down the back straightaway, the 51's under the 12. And the 10's going to go under the 51. out of 4. Here comes the 12 car with a big head of momentum. Setting up to be one of them fantastic Auto Club finishes with Brandon Guns. Is going to win the AAA 100 here at Auto Club. And a little bit of pit strategy. 2 tires on the number 27 Menard Chevrolet, as Guns Motorsports will clinch I believe, their second win of the season, their second win all time. Your finishing order here: Brandon Guns, Andrew Davis, Tim Brooks, Ash Curtis, Cole Denver, Harnett, Sam Curtis, O'Neal Baldwin, Kelly Boston, Chris Dodd, J.T. Bryant, Jonathan Fitzwater, Cody Lamas, Al Matthews, John Gilbert, Luis Hernandez, DJ Curtis, Alex Wheeler, Brendan Fuller, Mitchell Carter, Ron Swan, Robert Pollard, Bobo Belinsky, Joshua Sisuli, Stephen Pollard, David Diaz, Oreo Pollard, Daniel Huffman, Patrick Stewart, Eric Rodriguez, Joey Murphy, Andrew Plank, Zachary Fitzwater, Gary May, Rick Johnson, Steve Pollard, Morgan McPherson, Tanner Guns, and Jack Price is your finishing order. We will see you guys next week for the Brickyard 100 at Indianapolis.